This is Lola Lee T. Hey everyone, how you guys doing? Welcome to my channel. So my comment section is in shambles, so I'm gonna address it. Last night I uploaded Marsh's video of her response to Chrisean's videos. Many of you have focused on only one thing. You are saying Chrisean didn't call Marsh an op, and that seems to be the main focus. Many of you are saying you don't understand why Marsh is mad. So let me break it down for y'all. Let me clarify why Marsh is mad. Title of the video was Chrisean's ex-friend, Marsh speaks out, confirm the friendship is done. Okay. So since Chrisean got locked up in June, Marsh has maintained that they were still friends. When she'd go on her lives and people would ask her, she would say they were still friends. She even did an interview saying they were still cool, telling people to mind their business and everything else. The interview was with Louis III. Shout out to Louis for shouting me out in the interview. So here's a clip from that interview.
Let's get into it.
Let's get into it. I got a simple question, because okay. I see all these other blog sites, Lola T and all these other cats.
Yeah.
And everybody paused because the last place they paused was they wanted to know where your friendship was, because nobody knows. You have not said nothing. And a lot of these bloggers are talking about that you guys are upset with each other. But the main question is, everybody wants to know is how are you doing yourself personally and your relationships with your friends? I'll say it like that.
Okay. Yeah, that's interesting. I noticed that too. Sometimes, like me sitting in the space that I be at, I be wondering where this stuff be coming from. A lot of the time. So
people make up
for me, to be honest, it'd be like what you say, right? It's like I didn't say anything, she didn't say anything, Jay hasn't said anything.
But social media is making up everything.
Marsh, me personally, Chrisean hasn't said anything, Janet hasn't said anything. So it's kind of like I feel like people need to learn to mind their business. Like that's the thing.
Hello.
True.
And people need to learn how to stand in their place.
Yeah.
And that's another thing.
Stay in your lane, bitch. You ever heard of that saying? Like, if you're there, you don't have haters, you're not doing something right.
That part.
So,
16 by the sun. I got a lot of haters. I don't know what's up with people. It'd be like people be acting like they love me, but I know you don't love me like that.
You hear the craziest stories about yourself.
Yeah, and then it's just like, but everybody, I feel like people are designed to kind of flip on you. Like people are designed to criticize you and to judge you. You kind of.
Look at all the people.
Some people.
Look at a lot of the people that are flipping on Diddy.
Bitches.
You know what I'm saying? Like, just to keep it real, a lot of people are flipping on Diddy. I know some of his stories might be true. I know all of them ain't true. Because I've heard certain things, and I know certain things ain't true. But other than that, I mean, social media is going to make up a lot of things, whether you said something or not.
Yeah.
They're going to speak for you.
Yeah.
And it's crazy because now in the world, social media can actually speak for you without you even saying anything. And whatever they say, it's like people are going to go with it without even hearing the words come out of your mouth or knowing any actions.
That part.
And it's just crazy because I see all these media groups talking about that you guys hate each other, you guys are mad at each other. Conversations we're having. All of y'all are cool.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying?
So it's just like, this is what I feel like with people is, it's like they don't understand that different circumstances causes different outcomes. You kind of get what I mean? So it's like literally right now, as far as it stands, as far as like our friendship, I genuinely don't think there's anything wrong with our friendship. I just feel like people don't know what it looks like to actually be friends with people.
And she did say things during her lives that gave the impression that something was going on. And also when Chrisean was locked up, she did claim to be the project manager, but she wasn't doing a lot of project managing. There were lots of questions as to what was going on with Chrisean, and she was just not answering anything. She wasn't really giving any information. She was just she just seemed to me like she kind of gave up, kind of quit. I really don't know. But it gave me the impression that something was going on. And like I said, she would say certain things that made me wonder. At the time, Marsh was the person that had the most credibility. And all people wanted her to come out and say was that the baby was not with CPS, because there were so many rumors out there that the baby was with CPS. But she kept quiet, unless I missed it. Anyway, so on January 30th, Marsh and Chrisean both went live the same day separately. Marsh went live first. And she maintained in that live that they were still friends. She was actually getting irritated. Here's a clip from that live.
Who says that we're not friends? We don't have no type of problem with each other. I've seen Chrisean. There's no problem at all whatsoever. I use Fenty foundation. I think this is the dewy one, Natural Luminous Longwear Foundation, in color 385, 32 milliliter. So I said that's what it is. We literally don't have no problem. I just don't hang out with anybody because I don't want to. Because when I hang out with people, I live a dual life. Like, we're either gonna hang out and be with each other all the time and make money, or I'll see you when I can't see you. If we're not having a, that's just what it is. I'm a mom, you know. But I don't have no problem with nobody. I've seen, like, I don't know why y'all think people ain't friends. I have a whole interview about my friendship in my bio. Like, go watch it if you haven't. Y'all just be dragging and pressured up about shit. Do I need a pin it for y'all? I am still cool with Chrisean, yes. I don't fall out with people because I don't do shit to nobody. And if I feel some type of way, I'll tell them. It's that simple. Oh, now you just dragging it, huh, Alex? Now I thought you had a good question. At my day, how I felt mentally was over there. I don't have a problem with nobody. Like, nobody. That's nobody. I don't have no enemies, especially a person that used to be my friend. They can never be my enemy. Unless they do some enemy-like shit to me. Ain't nobody did shit to me. And I ain't did shit to nobody, so I'm cool with everybody. Y'all asking the same question that I already answered. You weren't here at the beginning of the live, huh? What's your question? My teeth look so good. Oh my god, they want me and Chrisean to hang out so bad. You know what? I'm gonna just do it for y'all one time. Like, fuck. Like, we're perfectly fine. Yeah.
And I don't think Chrisean saw Marsh's live, but Chrisean went live the same day saying she don't F with any of her old friends. She didn't say Marsh's name, but she also didn't add her to the list like she did Kiki and Elle. So she was saying the only people that she does F with is Kiki and Elle, and she didn't mention Marsh's name. So maybe Marsh thought Chrisean was talking about her being one of her ops because Chrisean did talk about ops in her clip. Maybe Marshanae thought that she was referring to her. And if you know you're not an op, why be offended? Especially if you know you're innocent. That's what I got to say about that.
Or imagine you come home, right, from jail. Everybody talking shit about you, or whatever the case may be. Your friends, your old friends, is not friends at all. I don't have no contact with any of my old friends. The only person I fuck with out of my friend group is Elle and Kiki. Okay, cool. Everybody that was talking shit that don't fuck with me, so-called, what the fuck are y'all doing now?
It definitely seems like Chrisean and Marsh were not on the same page that day for sure. Marsh saying one thing and Chrisean saying something else. And Marsh's sister did come out mad as hell because of what Chrisean said. And this is what she said here. She said, only thing Chrisean needs to worry about is the health of her child. Seems she got time for everything but that. And stop with the cap, blank internet lie. I'm going to keep my mouth shut. But if my sister don't speak up and defend her name once again on this internet and keep letting this blank play with her image and talking about bleeding her. So she's talking about playing with her image because Marshanae's image is tied to Chrisean. We know her because of Chrisean. If she goes and does an interview, she is known as Chrisean's friend. She is trying to separate herself right now, but still Chrisean is on her resume, right? So when Chrisean says what she says about Marsh, it's giving a different story than what she is trying to portray to us, okay? Anyway, and then I remember, I think it was Chrisean that had spoken about this interview that Marsh did. Chrisean's name was brought up in this interview quite a bit. And maybe Marsh should have done this interview without the element of Chrisean. Maybe the interview could have just focused more on her. But once again, like I said, Marsh's image is tied to Chrisean. So a lot of people are going to watch this interview because of the association. Then Chrisean did her 5-hour Bigo Live saying what Marsh told her about Jay, that Jay was in the mental hospital at one point and why. And I definitely think that Chrisean airing that out really pissed Marsh off, because Marsh told Chrisean that, and I'm assuming she told her that in confidence. And we all have to realize that Marsh is still friends with Jay. But notice Chrisean defended Marsh when the fake messages were brought up. But she said Marsh would say subliminals and then catch herself. And that's exactly what I noticed.
Yeah, and they also just sent me Marsh talking shit in my DMs.
Add them all. Bring them to
Girl,
the
they own it tonight, girl.
What happened?
Wow, y'all better wake it up. Add them all.
They sent me Marsh talk.
She was talking shit.
I could read it out loud, or you want me to send it? I can send it to you.
No. What she said? What she say?
Put it in the chat so I can see it.
I could like flip my camera maybe, and y'all can read it.
All right, let me see.
Okay.
You don't want to just say it?
Yeah, but sometimes I be stuck. Okay, I can read it. Okay. She said she used to be in that explosive.
Me and Marsh was holding each other up for real. That's why I still
when you left,
have this little thing in my heart for Marsh.
Like all over her name and shit. Like when you left, she changed.
And like when I met Marsh, everything was ending and going down for her. When I met everybody was ready to start new. Do that make sense? So I don't care. Like everybody came to the table ready to eat.
Chrisean read it every day. She had notifications on. Anytime somebody posted it in there, she would be the first to see. If you pay attention to her lives, you can hear the Reddit notifications going off. Exactly, bro. I be doing her lashes, and she would be showing me posts from the Reddit and saying stuff like, they saying he can't walk and he can't hold himself. And I'm gonna post a picture of him and his walker later. It would be like, Chrissy, he can't. It would be like, Chrissy, he can't though. And she would say, I gotta make them think he can't otherwise. They're gonna be saying he messed up because I was drinking, but I wasn't even drinking that much. She is sick, bruh. She got mad because Marsh. She got mad because when she called from jail, I told her I can't keep Junior. She kept promising me all this money and stuff, but days was going by and nothing hit my Cash App. Junior had nothing but the clothes on his back, no milk because he can't eat food.
She said that?
This is on the blog page.
That's on the blog page.
Okay, it's Junior had nothing.
You talking about the messages? Oh, yeah, they're fake. They're fake.
Oh, these fake.
And yeah, they was fake. But saying it was real. No, I don't believe it.
That was from a while ago. But that definitely was from a while ago. I think I've seen one of them, but I definitely.
Fuck that! Everybody was begging to keep Junior.
Thank God that was fake. Girl, because that was sick.
Because I'm just saying, everybody was begging to keep my son, Jonathan. I mean, Chrisean. Jesus.
Now.
So how? Yeah, don't be mad at me, y'all. They literally sent it in my DM, girl. Like, don't be mad at me, sister. The fuck? Yes. We waking up.
They're fake. No. I feel like she'll say subliminals and then catch herself. Marsh.
She ain't never talked no shit to me the whole time. Tell you that.
That's good.
And even though everything, I never seen.
I did distance myself from everyone because I just did not want to do anything.
What?
I didn't want to be like at one point, like even when I told you I ran into Jay at the studio when I was at the studio, and she started crying while you was in. It was like
Jay was actually going through something. Marsh, when I saw Marsh at the nail salon, Marsh told me that Jay called her from a psych ward asking for her nigga number, saying, "Hey, can you call this number for me?" and all this other stuff. And
oh wow!
And told Marsh she had to get because she wasn't able to get pregnant, and then when she finally got pregnant, she had to get rid of it, and then she went crazy. But all while she going through what she's going through, She's bashing me online.
That's
We're in and out of trade rooms, huh?
So guys, those were just some clips. I got the full videos on my channel. You guys can go watch them, see for yourself. But to clarify, that is why Marsh is mad at Chrisean. Again, she's mad she didn't include her in the list of friends that she said she's still cool with, considering all they've been through. And I'm thinking that Marsh feels Chrisean considers her as an op. And Chrisean did not say Marsh's name when she was talking about her ops. But I'm thinking that Marsh is assuming that Chrisean is referring to her as one of them. Also, she's mad Chrisean told us about Jay's psychiatric breakdown. And guys, in my humble opinion, I think both these sisters, these friends, these good friends, now ex-friends, should be airing this out in private, not on the internet. They have been through a lot together. They've been through hell and back together. And I really do hope that they work it out, because this could get very, very nasty. Marsh does have a lot of credibility, you know? So, like I said, I think that this could get very messy, very nasty, very quickly. So I really do hope that they are able to sort this in the background. And by the way, at the end of the day, Chrisean is saying this is what it was.
Just came home from jail. Lost all, like, you know, I had to get rid of all my old friends because they was never friends in the first place. I mean, I feel like they was friends at one point, but they didn't know how to play a role to the point where it just didn't work out. Because everybody want to say this or that and all this other stuff. All I remember was everybody living with me. And that's just period. And I never throw that up in nobody's face because I wasn't with y'all. Y'all was with me. So let's start there.
I already got clout. I got caught off being a real bitch to motherfuckers that just probably didn't deserve it for real. That's that. Then, so I don't need no more clout. If anything, motherfuckers just waiting to see what the fuck I'm gonna pop out and do next. That's just pretty much that. Next, motherfuckers keep sending me all type of shit like, oh, woo. Send me. I don't even be on the internet. I'm not no internet bitch. I'm a real life bitch and real person. So my thing is that if I see anything on the internet, it's because somebody sent that shit to me. I'm tired of y'all sending me shit. Don't send me shit about what no bitch talking about, what no bitch saying. Period, point blank. And let me tell you why. Because for one, it's like this. Chrisean, where you fucked up at with me is that you think your shit don't stink. And that's just period, point blank. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to take this live and I'm going to put it to my story so there ain't no if and buts or seen and send this shit directly to you. So it's like.
But definitely let me know your thoughts. Thank y'all for watching. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I love you guys. Bye.